TalkRADIO host James Whale has clashed furiously on air with Steve Valdez-Symonds from Amnesty International over the growing migrant crisis. Comments Unavailable TalkRADIO presenter James Whale has clashed angrily with Amnesty International's Migrant Rights Program Director, Steve Valdez-Symonds, over the number of illegal migrants entering the UK from France. Mr. Whale confronted the Amnesty boss over the legal status of migrants making the dangerous crossings into the UK from France. When Mr. Valdez-Symonds states those migrants seeking asylum had the right to cross in border via the English Channel, Mr. Whale flew into a rage. Mr. Whale grilled the Amnesty director, "They have broken into the country, they don't deserve to be here. Why are they still here? Nobody has broken in, people have exercised their lawful right to seek asylum," replied Valdez-Symonds. The TalkRADIO host fired back, "Are you stupid? What do you mean they haven't broken in? You do not have the lawful right to break into a country. You have the lawful right to cross a border to seek asylum," said Valdez-Symonds. "In the first country that will give you safe haven, and that is France," replied Mr. Whale. "Unless you think France is a really terrible place to live." The radio host continued, "So they have broken into this country, and they have paid a lot of money to do it. So what I want to know is, why haven't they been sent back?" "Let's start with the law, since you are so concerned," began the Amnesty boss. "Don't patronize me, please, I am not in the mood," interrupted Mr. Whale. Last month Valdez-Symonds appeared on GB News to discuss the migrant crisis and suggested the UK wasn't fulfilling its responsibility. He said, "We don't receive very large numbers of refugees, in fact, we are one of the world's countries that essentially opens its doors to very few people who are fleeing persecution and in need of safety," Steve said. "And I'm afraid the disproportionality of that is beginning to tell, because while other countries do far more than we do, some people don't find safety elsewhere. We also have the absurd situation where some of these people have family and connections here, and yet there is still no routes for them other than these sorts of journeys to try and reach their family.